Hello Udemy, I am Shahzad Ahmed from Shekzy.com and welcome in lecture number 32. Today we are going to create our tooltip from the Twitter Bootstrap. Make sure we are working on the Bootstrap 3 because before starting Bootstrap 4 you have to familiar with Bootstrap 3 so you can easily understand while learning Bootstrap 4. In the previous lectures, you learned how can you create your tabs using Bootstrap. Okay, we are working on the JavaScript sections and we have completed the component section as well CSS sections. You learned how can you use or how can you create the grid systems and you learn how can you create all of your components which is providing the Bootstrap. So in this lecture we are going to learn how can you create the tooltip. So remove this code so you can easily understand what's going on. For suppose okay, I have added 3 break rows or BRs inside my column. We have a 8 column. So how can you create your tooltip? First of all, I'm saying I have a button. I'm saying hover me. So first of all, I'm saying this is button and this is primary button. Then I'm saying data toggle what I'm saying tooltip, and now what is data placement, where you want to show your tooltip. I'm saying left okay, sorry about this. I'm saying data placement left and I'm saying what is the content you want to show on this button. I'm saying this is left tooltip. So go to your page, refresh the page. So now you have your button but it's not working, it's not showing anything. Hit the inspect element sections, you have nothing here because all your files are working correctly. So first of all you can create an ID. I'm saying my tooltips or tooltip, call this ID inside your JS sections. For suppose I'm saying by my tooltip dot tooltip, so you can call this method. I'm saying show. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see it's now showing the tooltip on your button. So it's very useful for suppose you want to show something for your client that this field is required, for suppose, or you can say please hit the button to submit this form or whatever you want to navigate for your client or your instructions. So in this way you can create the tooltip. For suppose you can also show this tooltip at the top of your content. Refresh. So now you can see it's showing me on the top. You can also use right sections, so it's showing on the right sections, and you can also use the bottom. So now you can see it's showing the bottom. So how can you can call like this first of all, and you can call also like this. I'm saying tooltip. Okay, I'm going to create the data toggle, and I'm saying the data toggle equals to tooltip. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. So now not double G, it's a single. Okay, so you can see you have your tooltip, and you can in this way you can create your tooltip, and you can also manage your tooltips. So go to your Bootstrap 3 documentations, hit this JavaScript sections, and you can see we are learning tooltip. So you can also learn that you have your tooltip left, and you have a tooltip right, top, bottom, and right. And by the way, optional functionality, you can also call your tooltip like this by adding, which we have just added, this script, or you can also call by adding this script inside your JavaScript. So it's more, so you can see it's now working fine. You can, okay, it's now working fine. You can see we have our tooltip. For suppose if you are, why you are adding this, because if for suppose if you have 10 to 20 tooltips on your different type of element, so you can create your, okay, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. So you can create your selector like this. So now go to your page, refresh the page. You can see you have now 5 buttons. Now all buttons are working fine. So because you are saying go to the document and find the data toggle which has the tooltip property. Okay, so now this data toggle property have a value, the tooltip. Okay, so that's why we are hitting, or that we are calling the tooltip method. Okay, so you can also specify, for suppose I'm saying open this at the left, I'm saying top, bot, right. Okay, refresh the page. So now you can see it's left, top, right, and this is bottom. So in this way you can use your tooltip, and also you can call your tooltip by adding, you can see the required markup for a tooltip is only data attribute and title. You can see you have title, and the data and title are required. You are not giving the data, so that's why copy these sections, paste these sections below your code here. Now go to your page, refresh the page. You have now your anchor, but it's still working. You have changed the content like this. So they are saying if you have an anchor, for suppose if you have an anchor and you want to show your tooltip inside your anchor, so you need to add this script inside your project. So it's totally depend upon you. So they have a lot of documentations here, and you can also read documentations if you want to read. Okay, they have some options while calling your, for suppose if you want to add the animations, they are saying apply CSS fade transitions to tooltip. Okay, they have a container, delay, HTML, placement. So all of methods available here. You can call this, You can also call by this. You can also hide your tooltip by calling this, or you can hide, or you can use toggle. You can also use this, and they have events, so you can see show BS tab, show BS tooltip. So it's totally depend upon you. Either you are going to read each and every documentation from the official website, or you just need to know that how can you create your tooltip and how can you call your tooltip. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture, we are going to learn how can you call or how can you create your pop hours using CodeIgniter. Bootstrap, not CodeIgniter. So thank you for watching.